A really terrific day of football, variety of platforms. #1 Alabama going on the road at night. Vaught Hemingway to take on Ole Miss. Tua against Tamu. We'll see how that goes. 7 o'clock Eastern time. Our game day check down. Some of the notes we've told you about. Avery Martinez, game time decision against Troy. Danny Davis back for that Wisconsin offense against BYU. And Anthony Hines going to be out for the season, Texas A&M, coming off that close loss to Clemson. Oh, hey,
I got a boycott.
Oh, man.
Last week a pick six gives me a push.
Are you serious?
A push.
Hey, I'm going to do like
I'm on the board.
I'm going to do like Corso and stop the competition, take a picture right there. your man's leading in the first quarter. Right?
I love it. I love it.
That's
Good stuff,
Super
man.
Dogs.
Oh, man, I tell you what, I'm going to go North Texas. They play Arkansas today. I'm going to go with North Texas. I think that we watched their quarterback, Mason Fine. This guy is already 862 passing yards, 7 touchdowns. I like North Texas in this game to at least cover. They might just get the outright victory, though, against Arkansas today.
I'm going to go to the Big Ten with Ball State and Indiana. Again, we're not calling for the upset, but we're saying they're going to stay within 16 points.
Yeah.
Last week I said that my team ended up losing by the exact number. This time, if Ball State, do me a favor, lose by 15 or less.
Miami of Ohio got shut out last weekend. Cincinnati, Minnesota won the most emotional game. I'm taking one from the board. He got the board. I got. Watch out,
You
Gophers.
did.
This one could be tighter than you think.
Stole one from Bear.
I'm going with the Big Ten. Purdue's winless, but they beat Missouri's eyes shut last year. Tigers want some revenge, but the Boilers are desperate. I'm
Interesting.
going to take Purdue's wide receiver Jared Sparks to get the better of his brother Adam, who's a starting cornerback
How
for
about
Missouri.
that?
Good stuff.
Purdue could be 2-0. They could very easily be 2-0.
I'm going to go Purdue outright.
Yeah.
That'd be 2 in a
sure.
row.
I'm
Outright
also
win.
rooting against you
Hey,
guys.
Saturday selections for today. I'm feeling good about life after that win last night. Saturday selections for today brought to you by Chevrolet, and we've got some terrific picks coming your way. And look at Roman Reigns back in the day playing for Georgia Tech.
Man.
Talk about an athlete.
Man, that was athletic. You kidding me?
Look at that.
All right.
Holy mackerel.
I think it was like maybe 2005. Roman, you put a shot on Brandon Cox of Auburn, and it was the end of the game early.
Oh,
Never
man.
the same. Here's what you got to shoot for. Luke Bryan's 9-3. Owen Gray 6-5. You ready to make some picks here?
I'm not here to pick favorites. I'm here to pick winners. This is
Yeah, I love
official as it gets. I'm here to tear it down.
All right,
Serious.
okay. Well, you know what? Let's start
Serious stuff.
with Hell in a Cage. That is Roman Reigns tomorrow night. Hell in a Cell, I should
There we
say,
go. There we
against
go. He's got
Braun
it right.
Strowman.
He's got it
I'll catch up here. Who you got? You got Roman?
I got Roman, yeah, without a doubt.
I got Roman. Look at this guy. You
I mean, come on, you kidding me?
That's because I'm sitting next to him.
You think I'm going to pick the other guy? Well, look at him. I'm
Well,
going
now,
Roman.
what's interesting, Braun's 6'8", 380.
Yeah, he's a big dude.
But he
Monster
kill him.
among men. I'm
Right.
going with my
I'm
man
Roman.
right here. He
Kill him.
takes care of business.
Exactly.
Roman.
Yeah,
My people here.
Straight away. Yeah,
The love is real right now.
everybody. Hey, what about where the team you played for, Georgia Tech's taking on Pittsburgh? Desmond, start us there.
No disrespect, Roman, but Pitt got manhandled last week against Penn State. Pitt bounces back, and they beat Georgia Tech today.
We're already off to a bad start.
Come on.
Come on. I mean, I'm going to have to just go with it. They are my favorite. They're my alma mater. Georgia Tech all the way, no doubt.
Not so fast, my friend.
Look, we have our own champion here.
You got that. What, is that belt real?
Here, I'll put yours,
really
I'm gonna
got
put
it.
yours right here.
You got a belt? I got a belt. Not Pitt in the upset. My belt.
I'm
Your
glad he has
belt.
his
My
own.
belt.
Yeah.
I'm going to go with Georgia Tech. I'm going with Taquan Marshall, who can run that option, keep the ball away from Pitt. I think Georgia Tech wins.
All right, let's make this one really quick. Rutgers, Kansas, winner with a winning
Really
record.
quick.
Rutgers in a close one.
Kansas.
Kansas.
I like that. That's tempo offense.
Yeah,
Like
that's
that.
Get you on the ball.
Fair, who'd you give me in this one? Rutgers.
no,
Who'd I
no,
get?
no.
Rutgers. Yeah, Rutgers.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I know where he's going on this one. Vandy, Notre Dame.
I'm going to go with Notre Dame in a close one just because they're at home.
This is a huge deal. Me being on College Game Day, I've had all kinds of friends, trying to weigh in and sway my picks.
Yeah.
I had a good friend by the name of MC. He's trying to get me to go with Notre Dame, but no Notre Dame. Not today. Not today. No,
Yeah,
sir.
Vandy, okay. Yeah, Vandy.
Not today.
No, wait. He might be a wrestler, but he ain't a picker. Defensive battle, the Irish, they don't cover, though.
I'm going Vandy outright. I think their defense is legit. I think Kyle Shermer, the quarterback, will give him a chance to be able to play on the road and kind of dink and dunk, move the ball. Vandy's defense, I'm telling you, Derek Mason's got some guys. I think they win a close game.
You're just playing up to him. I know you.
No, man.
Don't listen to him. Don't listen to him.
Let's get another real quick one here. Oklahoma, Iowa State.
Oklahoma, way too much offense for Iowa State. I like Oklahoma big in this one.
I like Oklahoma as well. 23 games in a row, so it's just it's not working out for Iowa State, Oklahoma.
Yep. Oklahoma covers.
I think Oklahoma does have revenge on their mind, just like they did a year ago when they played Ohio State, lost the year before when Ohio State went into Norman. They've not forgotten that.
He said quick.
And I'm going with Oklahoma. We'll have plenty of time for the skit. You're fine. I'm going with Oklahoma, Kyler Murray.
SC Texas, Des. SC Texas.
I think it's another close game. I think that Texas is going to prevail. I got the Longhorns in a close game.
I got to do the right thing. I'm going to be in Texas for the next 3 days.
Yeah.
I got to stay faithful to Texas.
Yeah.
Texas.
Good pick. Texas by 1 point, and they don't cover.
Okay. This is an either-or. I just think the young freshman quarterback, JT Daniels, on the road against Todd Orlando, who can create a lot of confusion. Got to go with Texas at home.
Oh, I'm going SC. I'm going SC here. Boise State and Oklahoma State.
Ooh, I tell you, high-scoring affair. I think Oklahoma State makes a play late in the game defensively, and the Cowboys beat the Broncos.
I think with home field advantage, the new quarterback, I'm going to go with Oklahoma State. Keep that momentum on their side.
Double not so fast.
What?
Boise State wins an upset by getting turnovers.
It's a big opportunity for Boise State. Playing a Big 12 team on the road, got a chance to win, get a kind of a marquee win, and then try to see if they can run the table, be that kind of that team that's a spoiler for the playoff. I think they take advantage of the opportunity. Boise State, Brett Rippon, find a way.
Does Arizona State have a hangover after beating Michigan State against San Diego State?
I don't think Herm Edwards is going to let them have a hangover. I think they'll come out there and fight hard. I got the Sun Devils over San Diego State.
I have to be loyal. I've worked out at their facility many times, and they've won this game many times, so they know how to win this game. I'm going with Arizona State.
The Fighting Edwards win.
The Fighting Edwards, okay.
But they don't cover.
Don't cover. I know San Diego State, I don't know how they're going to compete in this game. They're starting quarterbacks down. All three of you guys are picking Arizona State. I don't know, I just got a weird feeling. All the hype about ASU, I'm going Aztecs. Pull off the upset. I got San Diego State.
All right, there's the upset. Everybody's picking Alabama. We're going to move past that one. We're going to go to Washington and Utah here.
Talking about upset, I got Utah. I think they're going to play big at home tonight. I got them in a close one. Hard-fought ball game, but I like the Utes.
I'm going to have to steal one of his moves. Not so fast. Not fast. Utah destroyed us years ago in a bowl game back in San Francisco. I believe it way back in the day, the Emerald Bowl. So I cannot go with Utah.
Gotcha.
No way.
All right.
No way.
It's a very good pick.
logic.
And remember, they don't cover.
You're big on that today.
He's locked in.
This is, by the way, honestly, a great
Monday.
game. Stay up for this one. It's 10 o'clock. It's on ESPN. Des, I could see why you like Utah. When they play at home in front of the Muss, they're tough. I just think their offense is struggling, low scoring, and I think Jake Browning gets it done. Washington wins on the road.
Good pick.
All right, headline game in the SEC, LSU and Auburn.
That's a tough one for me. I like LSU's defense, but I think Auburn's going to make a couple of plays late to win a close one. So I'm going with the Auburn Tigers in the Tiger Bowl.
I got a close friend in New Orleans. He goes by the name JJ. He pretty much runs Louisiana. I have to go with LSU.
Oh, wow.
That's for you, Jarius.
Don't you know that Auburn has won 13 straight at home? Huh? I try to tell them 14. Make it 14. Cover. They don't cover.
They don't cover.
Okay.
Yeah, this is another low-scoring rivalry game.
Absolutely.
And you got Joe Burrows on the road, and if he's in third down and long situations, it's going to be a long day for the LSU offense. Jarrett Stidham, I think, and the Auburn defensive lines, the difference in the game. Give me Auburn.
Good pick.
All right, 3 Auburns, 1 LSU, and the one everybody here is waiting for, TCU and Ohio State. The final day for the Buckeyes without Urban Meyer. Ryan Day will be leading the charge the last 2 years. These non-conference games have largely determined the Buckeyes' postseason fate. Huge stakes tonight.
This is the toughest game. TCU is a quality opponent.
We train all year, focused on games like this. We prepare for games like this. Every game is a must-win for us.
Get an opportunity to be a part of one of these games. It says something about your program. The bottom line is that if you can win it, then you put yourself into the playoff contention.
This is why you come to Ohio State, just to play in these big games. We're just really excited and ready to play.
From the standpoint of it being that I'm living on my childhood dream, Can't get any bigger than that.
When you have to go win a game on the road, it kind of shows the resilience of your team. This is about as big as it gets.
Huge. Herbie won't have a pick. He's calling the game tonight. Desmond, you do. Who wins at TCU Ohio State?
I tell you what, TCU has felt disrespected ever since Urban Meyer was suspended. Everyone's talking about, well, they can win those first 3 games with anybody coaching Ohio State. So TCU is going to come out here and play an emotional ball game, but too much Buckeyes tonight. I think Ohio State wins a competitive match between the Horned Frogs. I'm going Buckeyes.
Like I said, I'm in Texas all weekend, so I'm going to make about 15,000 friends today, and I'm going with TCU.
That's a business decision. Business decision.
That's a great pick. Listen, I'm excited to be here again at the home of Super Frog. I'm unbeaten when I picked Super Frog to win. A couple of years ago, I picked Super Frog and a small problem.
You put it on backwards.
I put it on backwards.
And I fixed it for you. I fixed it, just turned it right around.
I almost broke his nose, but that's okay.
Yeah. There's not much room in there, is it?
What are you doing there? Hey, man. What the hell were you thinking?
Just trying to help out.
Oh, man. It hurt like crazy.
You're bleeding.
So sweetheart, I'm not taking any chances. Give me Brutus.
Oh, reliable. And the wave.
See if you can turn Brutus's head around. Like an owl. Coach going with Brutus the Buckeye tonight. Good luck.
Thank you so much.
A great job picking. Got himself a championship belt. LC's got one. He thinks the Buckeyes are going to win. Florida State and Syracuse coming up here. Great day of football ahead and a great scene here in Fort Worth.
The Carrier Dome is home to the Orange